God, what have I found? The attic was dark, shadows lurking. Every corner held secrets. There it was, a dusty box, big and ancient. My heart raced as I lifted the lid. Sifting through the outdated files sent chills crawling down my spine. I froze. Extraterrestrial life? The words leapt at me, glowing with danger. I'd always believed in mysteries of the universe, but this felt wrong. Suddenly I felt a weight behind me. I turned. An old friend of my grandmother's approached, eyes heavy with secrets. "You shouldn't be here," he whispered. My pulse quickened. I'd heard stories, but this? My breath hitched, my skin prickled. Something unexplainable twisted inside me, igniting sheer terror. Could the truth really consume me? A thud echoed. I glanced around, heart pounding. Fear gripped me. I was being watched. That man in shadows, a stranger, yet oddly familiar. Every step I took, he followed. My stomach churned with the sensation of being trapped in a web. What did my grandmother really know? What had I stumbled upon? Sweat trickled down my back. I felt dizzy, but I pushed on. Each file revealed more absurdity, maps marked with symbols, names I didn't recognize. Goosebumps covered my arms as I tried to make sense of it all. Just when I thought I had a grasp, the old friend drew closer, his expression darkening. "You have no idea what you're dealing with," he said, his voice low. Then silence fell. The air thickened. I could almost taste the fear. The mysterious man loomed closer. My instincts screamed. Something worse was coming. The attic felt alive, pulsing with secrets. I was caught in a storm, lost in a haze of uncertainty. My heart raced as the shadows whispered my name. I couldn't breathe. Time stood still, and then the sound of footsteps echoed from behind. Someone else would shuffle in. Would it be ally or enemy? My stomach tightened, dread flooding my veins. The air turned electric. How far had I fallen into this dark game? What shattered truth waited just a breath away? Before you go on, let me tell you something. A lot of people have been saying that YouTube, out of nowhere, unsubscribes them from the channel. Take a quick look to make sure the red button is on. That way, you won't miss any of the videos still to come. And while you're at it, hit the like button, because it really helps me keep bringing you stories like this. Oh, and tell me in the comments where you're watching from. I'd love to know. I held my breath. The footsteps were closer now. My heart raced. Was it the stranger or someone else? My mind spun. What if it was someone who could help? Then, a voice sliced through the heavy silence. "It's me." The man stepped into the light, face twisted in pain. My stomach dropped. I knew him, my father. But he had left us years ago. "You shouldn't have come," he whispered, eyes wide. "What do you mean? You left?" I yelled, confusion spilling over. He took a step closer, trembling. "No, I was taken. You have no idea what they did to me." The air stilled. Anger surged. "What do you mean, taken? By whom?" He opened his mouth, but no sound came. My chest tightened. A lump formed in my throat. I felt sick. "You're lying." His gaze burned into mine, dark, desperate. I was part of it. I still am. They're always watching. My pulse quickened. The attic closed in. I felt the walls tighten. Everything I thought I knew crumbled. The secrets, the whispers, the dangers. They were all real. A chill swept through me. Suddenly, I realized his fear was my fear. The weight of his truth crashed over me. I staggered back, breathless, heart pounding. "Is this why you left?" I whispered, horrified. He nodded slowly. To protect you. But had he? Or had he just kept me in the dark? Then the shadows shifted. The mysterious presence loomed, edging closer. My body recoiled, instincts screaming. Please, don't let them find you, he pleaded. I barely heard him. A burning in my chest, fear swallowing me whole. What if everything I believed was a lie? The air thickened around us. He stepped back, panic glistening in his eyes. You're in danger. A sudden crash echoed from below. My heart stopped. Who was coming? Friend or foe? I was caught, trapped between unspoken truths and revelations. In that moment, I wondered, had I ever truly known my family? The shadows seemed to wrap around me, suffocating, and just as quickly, the danger was palpable. Would I be next? Please, don't let them find you, he pleaded, but all I felt was the crushing weight of his words. My heart thundered. Everything I thought I knew shattered like glass. Just then, the attic door swung open. A figure stepped in. My breath hit. It was my sister. But it couldn't be. She had died years ago. I blinked, confusion blurring my vision. You? It's true, she said, her voice sharp as ice. I came back to finish what they started. Panic clawed at my throat, choking me. She wasn't just a ghost, but alive? No, I murmured. Fear flooded in as she reached for me. You must understand. We were all part of this. My body recoiled, emotions spiraling, every memory twisted, childhood laughter now stained with betrayal. Why didn't you tell me? I gasped. Because if you knew, they'd come for you too. My mind raced. Who were they? The shadows felt alive now, tightening around us. I stumbled back, disoriented. Stop! I screamed. But the truth was cascading, overwhelming. Dread sank in. Everything felt like a trap. Before I could process, a loud crash echoed again from below. It reverberated in my chest, raw and urgent. Who would burst in next? Friend or enemy? The heavy silence dragged on, thick with danger. I couldn't breathe. A wave of nausea swept through me. And in that moment, all I could think was, what if my family was not just broken, but part of something far worse? I stumbled back as she spoke, my mind racing. Finish what they started. My heart pounded like a war drum. The air crackled with an intensity I couldn't shake. What does that mean? Her response twisted inside me. I'm not who you think I am. They took me, changed me. The truth hit like ice water. Those moments we shared, lies wrapped in a smile. She raised her hand, trembling. I'm a part of them now. No, I gasped, backing away. My body felt heavy, suffocating. How could you? She stepped forward, and my vision blurred. Memories surged, laughter now tainted with betrayal. You don't understand. Suddenly, footsteps echoed again, urgent and chaotic. I gripped my chest, fear clenching like a vice. What have you done? I shouted, panic slicing through me. Her eyes flickered. I didn't have a choice. A cold sweat dripped down my back. Time froze. What choice could justify this? As the door swung wide, my pulse raced. Shadows converged. Despair filled the room. Who are you really? I whispered. But her expression twisted. I stood on the edge. The ground beneath me felt like quicksand. Help me. Then silence, an unending void. My world unmoored. What if our family was the danger? What if I was too late? My heart dropped. How could you do this? My sister's face twisted, and I felt like I was sinking into quicksand. It was betrayal cloaked in familiarity. I didn't choose this. Her voice trembled, desperation etched into her features. They made me part of something bigger. My hand shook. What do you mean? What are you? I'm a weapon, she whispered. My memories, my life, it's all a lie. The room closed in. Nausea rolled in my stomach. What have you done? A shadow flickered behind her. I turned. The man was there. My father. His eyes filled with sorrow. It's time to reveal the truth. Panic surged within me. What truth? But he just shook his head. Not yet. Everything spun. My blood ran cold. I felt my grip on reality slip away. The walls echoed with unspoken threats. They were coming. For me. For us. So I stood frozen, my voice caught, waiting for the storm to break. I was frozen, my heart racing. What do you mean you're a weapon? The weight of her words crashed over me. My sister part of them? But then my father stepped closer, his face a mask of regret. It's worse than we thought. My gut churned. Worse? How? He hesitated. You're not just my daughter. You're one of them too. The world warped. A heavy silence blanketed us. My breath hitched. What? No. I staggered back, nausea rising. How could that be? I'm not like them. His eyes were sorrowful, but resolute. The day you were born, they marked you. The attic spun. Shadows crawled closer. They're coming, he whispered. My mind screamed. Did I recoil from my own blood? A knock shattered the silence, sharp and urgent. Who was it? I was trapped. Confusion swirled, suffocating. And then, a bone-chilling realization hit me. What if the true danger was me? My heart raced as those words sank in. I was one of them? No. I staggered back, cold sweat slicking my skin. What do you mean? My voice trembled, a whisper of disbelief. It's why I left, to protect you, my father said, his eyes pleading. But that made it worse. Protect me? I shouted, anger blasting through my fear. You kept this from me? His silence clawed at me. I felt faint. My sister stepped closer. We're embedded within them. We can't escape. My stomach churned. The shadows pulsed around us, closing in. No, not you too. Please, she begged. Before I could think, the door slammed open. My breath caught. More footsteps. More danger. I felt an undeniable dread. How could two of my own lie to me? Was I even real anymore? I stood paralyzed, breath shallow. My sister's eyes darkened with secrets. They altered me. You can't trust. But before I could process that betrayal, my father broke in, urgency in his voice. The markings, they're everywhere. They want you back. The world swirled. Me? I felt sick, my own family. I don't belong to them. Yes, you do, he shouted, desperation lacing his words. You're the key. My legs trembled. Key to what? And then, as the door creaked open again, I felt an icy grip on my heart. A figure emerged, cloaked in shadows. All my defenses shattered. No, not now. It was me, a version of me, twisted, smiling. You had to know the truth. Panic surged. How could this be real? I stumbled, reality fracturing around me. What do you mean? Those eyes, my eyes, gleamed with cruel purpose. And in that moment of terror, I understood. My very essence was the danger they feared. The moment I saw her, me, twisted and cruel, I felt my heart drop. My stomach lurched, a heavy stone. No, This can't be real, I gasped, panic clawing at my throat. My hands trembled at my sides. What are you? I'm you, she said, voice dripping with malice. And I've always been here, waiting. Reality shattered. My vision blurred, an onslaught of memories. Every moment, every laugh, now twisted with deception. No, you're a lie. My breath came faster, tightness constricting my chest. They've used us, she hissed, and now it's time to embrace it. I staggered back, heat rising to my cheeks. I refuse. But her smile, sharp as glass, cut through my resolve. You're the key to their plan. You always have been. My body turned cold. The walls of the attic creaked, shadows closing in with a sinister whisper. I felt sick. A truth bloomed, and it was so much worse than I could imagine. As footsteps thundered outside, dread filled my veins. What if I am them? The question hung in the air, heavy and impossible. In that moment, silence swallowed me whole. Would they come for me too? Everything shattered as I faced myself, an echo of my deepest fears. They're coming, the twisted mirror of my soul hissed. Embrace your fate. My heart pounded, thunderous against silence. No, I screamed, stumbling back. This isn't me. In that moment, my father's hand grasped mine, grounding me. Fight it. You're stronger than them. My sister, caught in her own turmoil, watched. You have a choice, she whispered, tears glistening. I closed my eyes, memories flooding back. Love, laughter, family. Could I reclaim my life? With one deep breath, I rejected the darkness. I'm not your weapon. The shadows recoiled. Light burst forth, illuminating the attic. My family, together, united against the encroaching void. As the truth settled, my father's eyes glimmered with hope. We can heal together. And for the first time, the air felt lighter, possibilities gleaming like flowers. But beyond the attic door, the world still shook with uncertainty. Stay vigilant, my father warned softly, the weight of revelations turning to resolve. We left the attic, shadows slowly dissipating behind us, but my heart raced with questions. Had we truly escaped? Together, my sister held her hand out. We met with fierce defiance, a family united. This was our moment to fight. But the battle was far from over. You need to subscribe now to ensure you don't miss the next exclusive stories that will take you deeper into this thrilling universe. This is the moment to show your support. Press the like button to help the algorithm and boost our journey. Don't wait any longer to share. Send this video to at least 5 friends who need to see this conclusion. And tell me in the comments your reactions and theories about the ending. If you liked my story, keep going and watch the next one that's appearing now. I think it will move you too.